Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. I told you I'm filming a little bit off this week, so it's Thursday for you. So happy Thursday. I hope your day is going well. My week is going amazing. It's going amazing. I'm getting what I need to get done so that I can have some time off. And I know you would understand if I didn't do a video, but I do like to show up every day like I promised. And so I want to be able to film and work around things if I have to. And so that's what I'm doing today. So I am out and about and I need to pick up a few things, a fill-in grocery haul basically. So we did that discount store shopping haul. Plenty food, plenty snacks, all the good things, lots of meats, all that kind of stuff. But the one thing we go through in our family is the milk. So I kind of laugh because we have, when I had 10 kids at home and the older ones were home, I feel like I had, you have teenagers and teenagers eat a lot. Teenage boys eat a lot, right? And so I feel like when we would get snacks and get stuff, they would just disappear real quick, which, understandably, teenagers. And so when we went this last time to the discount store, I'm like, oh, surely this stuff is going to disappear real quick. And I told Greg, I said, wow, it's like there's so much of it in there. I'm like, we're probably going to have that box of Cheetos and mind you, we've had teenagers come over and we've had a group of teenagers come over and they just don't devour them. So I just kind of laugh. I'm like, we're going to have this stuff forever. And I'm like, I guess that's a good thing. No complaining. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. But the one thing we go through is milk. Like, we go through milk a lot. Between the kids, and I guess I'm just thinking like, well, let me tell you why. Because we get the half gallon? Yes, we get the half gallon lactose-free milk. And so I've had we started out by, like, back in the day, you didn't know what is a lactose allergy. Didn't even, like, not even allergy, just intolerance, I guess is a better word. And so realizing, oh, okay, maybe milk does upset people's stomach. Like, I know milk upset my tummy all the time. And so, like, growing up, and you just didn't drink milk, right? And so now it's like they just take that out of there and it's like, wow, you can actually enjoy milk. So I bought it for Jensen to start with, and then the other kids have started drinking it. Those that like milk started drinking it, and so they've kind of switched over to liking that one. But I do have one. Steven likes regular milk, and so and that's fine. Just it's funny how you can like, I know I can tell the difference between certain things. Like, I can smell things and I'm like, oh yeah, I can definitely taste that it's off, it's different or whatever. And so he's like that, I think, in a lot of things, because he's like, nope, it has, I don't know if he says one of them's sweeter, one of them's not, or whatever. And so the other kid's like, no, it's not. And so I'm like, hey, he just has a heightened sense of that. That's quite all right. So he is the only one that still, I mean, the other kids will drink it, but they have all kind of, most of them pretty much will drink the lactose milk, the lactose-free milk. And so he's the remainder of the last one to drink regular milk, which is, I'm fine, whatever. I'm like, it'd be nice just to buy one kind for everybody to have, but it's not a big deal because I only just get a gallon and he just drinks, and he drinks pretty much the whole gallon, so it's not a worry, it's not going bad. So all of that said about the milk in our household, that is what goes in our household the most. And I'm like, wow, I feel like I just went. I know I did, because I just did this fill-in haul. Like, it's been a week. I just filmed it. I was just thinking it posted. And so I gotta go get more. So we're at Aldi. We're at our local Aldi here. So I need to get some milk in there. And I also have, I need to pick up, we have some guests coming, so I want to have like just regular sandwich bread I'm going to be making meals, things like that. But I want to have just like grab and go regular bread just in case somebody wants that. And then what else am I doing? We're making strawberry pretzel dessert this weekend. And I need to get some half and half for coffee dessert. And then I'd like to pick up some fruit. So hopefully a watermelon. I really debated driving down to Detweiler's and getting the Florida watermelon. I'm hoping they have one in here. I'm sure they will. I was like, I could go to Detweiler's and I could go get all my veggies and fruit, but I'm like, it's okay. Aldi's is cheap. I gotta get like that, strawberries, blueberries, if they have some raspberries, bananas, that kind of stuff. Lettuce and cucumbers. That's it. I haven't had a lettuce at home, but I know if we eat like we're supposed to this next couple days, then the lettuce will go quick. So I need to get another one, even though we have one already. So that's all I need. My head started going with a whole bunch of other things, and I'm like, no, because you always get a ton, and then a lot of it's gonna go not get eaten. So stick to the basics, and that's how you keep your budget for the month good. It's just, okay, I have plenty of food to make, plenty, and what I'm buying is things that we're gonna use up for sure. I, again, would never have to buy the bread, sandwich bread, but I'm doing it to have just something easy in case someone just wants to grab a sandwich. So just out of ease. So let's go into Aldi here and go get just a few groceries that we need. And the strawberries are $1.99, so I'm gonna get some of those. strawberries. 2.59 blueberries. I need to get 1 blueberry. Blackberries are $1.69. Not like the dollar we just spent, so I'm gonna get a good one here. Should be good right there. I'm gonna get 2 blackberries. Let's get 1 cucumber. I'll get 2 of these. Lettuce is right here. I'll get a lettuce. Doesn't look very good. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's get 1 here. Okay, doing good. Let's get a watermelon right here. $7. $7. We're gonna hope that's good. 2 bread. Look at this. They got seasonal salt, pepper, and garlic. That's kind of nice. All doing like a buttery garlic, smoky, kicked up chicken. Yummy. They sell pineapple, spears, and coconut water like Sam's Club does. Genius. Let's see how much chocolate chips now. $4 here, yeah. Still a lot. All right, let's get some Jell-O right here. I need to get 3 of these. I don't think you can make your own Jell-O. You probably could. 3 of these. Let's go look at the fun aisles before I get on my milk. That would be fun. Kitchen, pink one. Oh, look at the jars. $6 jars. It's like a cactus. Yes, picture. Look at that orange. That's cute. That fruit bowl. Oh, just to strain it out. That's kind of genius for $10. That's really neat. Goodness, look at this watermelon slicer. Pineapple slicer. A knife works just fine, but those are fun. I saw someone had this last time. $10 for this. It's a... Oh, yeah, it's got the legs and everything. And that's actually cheap. I bought one for Maddie and spent a lot more on Amazon. There's the pans for the kids that keep breaking. Food set. Look at just like containers for onions and juices. Nice. Pizza set. Cornhole. Oh, tablecloth. You know my tablecloth already got ruined. I've got my one on there. I'm going to pick up another one because I know I'm going to need another one. Let's see what's going to be a good one. The blue, I'm thinking like this. It's going to be cute outside. The flowers. We had the seashell one, which I love, but it got ruined already, so I had to trade it up for the pink and yellow one, and that's one of those things like finding a tablecloth, so I will get this because I know we're going to have to trade out eventually. Oh, is that? I was thinking, is that a flamingo on top? That's not a flamingo, right? No, it's the same one. From the top, it looks like it'd be a flamingo. Okay, I'll get this one because I'm sure it'll be fine out there. Look good. These are cute watering can pots. Those are cute with swings. Look at their pots, 25. This one's only 22. I really like they have a smaller one that we really liked. Those are good. Frying pans, a real platter, meal containers. Oh, is this the grill? That's a wok. Oh, grill topper. Is that what you put on your grill? Hold on a second. How much is that? Like someone told me about putting something on my grill. Let me look this up. I bet you that's the same thing as what she was saying. Because my chicken kind of falls through. Let me do a little quick look. That's actually a deal. I looked them up on Amazon. Look like they're $20. So I'm thinking I will get this one. There's a brown one right there. What's the brown one? Let's see. Just on that color. Okay. Well, how nice. Oh my goodness, I'm excited for this. That will be very helpful. Here's one right here on Amazon for $20 right there. Same size, so that's good. I always have good rugs. I think I'm good with our rugs finally for the first time, so that's good. Set a can. Paper plates. Is that just one? Yeah, I think we'll skip the plates. Got all the kids stuff on this side. Fans, Crocs. Lounge chair. $40 for those two? That's not bad. Look at this, letters to you. Crossword. Oh wow, crossword Sudoku. Those are kind of nice. Books there. Fire pit. Let's see what else they got. I even got jewelry. Setting spray. Wow. They've got a whole lot of stuff. Let's see. Glass table. There's even a hat, a gardening hat. Aldi. The frog. And those are cute pots. Alright, they even got pickleball set. Wow. Okay, nice. Okay, happy with what I got. I'm glad I picked that up. That'll help because I got to clean my grill off because everything falls down. You know, a mess. So let's go get our cold stuff now. Okay, I do need to come get some half and half. because we like to make our cold coffees, and this is a very inexpensive way to make it. Is that it? It's good. There it is. Half and half right here. Milk, I'll get 1 gallon of milk, I think, but since it's just Steven drinking it. All right, let's go right here and get a bunch of these. How many are we gonna get? 1. I'm just gonna get 6 of them. Just gonna get six because we go through so many. Okay, one thing I do need is some Cool Whip, and we're gonna do some stuff with that for our recipe. I think that's it. So I think we did get with our list. The only thing extra we got was a bread pan and the tablecloth for like 10 extra bucks, so that's really not bad. How do you keep your groceries cold? Because it's very, very hot in Florida. You drive home real quick. Now, I do have these bags right here. I'll show you. It's like if you search on Amazon, like a DoorDash bag, you can get these huge cooler bags, and they work very well. I can store my milk in them and stuff, which is really nice. So these work really well. Look at this one. It's huge. So it fits right here inside. Like, I have tons of room. I can fit a bunch of stuff in here. So this is good. I just got one replaced because I had one. It's a little bit bigger than this. It's right here. But the zipper is ripped. But I'll still keep it because it's twice the size of this one on the bottom. But if I need to do like huge amounts, like discount store or a whole bunch of meat, that goes good. And you put something on top to close it, that works good. And this is a zip-up bag. We got this free from when we got our membership for Costco that I had for like 2 weeks, and I decided I don't like Costco, so we got a free cooler bag out of it, which was nice. So this is good. So now everything goes in cooler bags. I don't even worry about zipping that because my home is about 5 minutes away, which is really nice. So let me go take the cart back and then go head home. The only bad thing is you gotta walk all the way back up here to return your cart, but that's okay. Even better, there's a gentleman, so I said, would you like that cart? Because someone gave it to me, so that worked out to pass that along. Okay, now, it's so beautiful out. Oh, look at the sky. It is blue sky, sunshine, but a little cloudy, but it's so nice outside. It's just a gorgeous day. There's our favorite store over there, Lowe's. Okay, so that was, what's the first thing you do when you get in the car? First thing I do is crank the air, usually. Hand cleaner, we keep these right on our doors all the time. Yeah, we keep them in our car. I've kept them in my car my entire life. I know people say don't. I've only had, here in Florida it gets really hot, and so there's been a time where I've got in when it's literally, it's like right now my car says 85, when that shows like 105 because it's in the direct sun. Where I came in, you kind of push in, it kind of like pops out a little bit at you. That's when it's been real toasty, but for the most part our hand cleaner stays good. So hand cleaner always, turn my air up, plug my phone in. That's it. So, and I usually crank the air in the back when I have groceries, so that way it stays colder back there. Just I don't know, it's just, I think those are just little things I do that maybe people are like, oh, I would never thought to do that. So maybe that will help somebody. Crank your air in the back. Get like a cooler bag to keep everything cold. That one that I was showing you, the gray one, I want to say that was like $15 on Amazon. The black one I had before, that's twice the size, it's twice the price, but it also I had it in the mountains. So I've had it for 2-3 years worth of groceries. 3, probably 4 years. So it's lasted forever. The zipper just broke, and that was just because we were moving and I was carrying stuff in it and carrying it with heavy loads, which you should never do. So if you carry it normally, you'll probably be fine with the zipper never breaking. So those bags are probably my favorite. I would do those over coolers. Coolers are bad because coolers are great, but the hard ones, they're only so big, so you can only put so much in there. They're not flexible, and they're huge. They don't like collapse or anything. So we had like soft body ones, bigger ones, and it was like, it was only so big. You can only put so much into it. And it's like, my car just doesn't fit a lot. So this is nice because when there's nobody in here, obviously I can put the seats down and have a whole lot of space for coolers, but if I need to, I can consolidate, push it down to make it smaller, and it just fits in the closet. I take them when I get home, I put them all back in that bag and just stick them in the closet. And then we get big giant ice packs. We have 4 huge ice packs, and so I usually give 1 for Greg's lunch, and then I take 3 for me shopping. And then we have a ton of small ones, but those, I don't usually take those unless I'm gonna go for like the entire day, or I know I'm gonna be gone, or you know, being out in the hot sun, because it definitely is toasty. So those are my tips to keeping your groceries cool when you're driving, because nothing worse than coming home and going, ooh, it sat in the car too long. So I live in probably the hottest environment, so I feel like I'm an expert now. The mountains, I could do it. I could even get milk and stick in the back and just crank the air and you'd be good till you got home. But here, you can't do that because it's just so hot. So, okay, those are my tips. Let's go head home. I pull my car right in the garage, which is nice, and so it kind of keeps cooler than taking it outside, and then we'll go put them away. All right, we're home with the groceries pulled into my garage here. Never usually parked in the garage, usually out in the driveway, but leaving the car open, and then I have a small load today, but normally we have a lot. That's like one more trip into the house where it's like the doors open, the front door opens 10,000 times, and it's hot outside. It's 90 outside, so it's like all that heat runs in the house, and you know, constantly here and there, and you gotta worry about Maxine, all those things. So pull into the garage, and I open my trunk, and then we just take it directly in there. And I also, if I have anything, do grocery hauls for you guys, but I have a freezer right here, so it's nice to take things right from my freezer bag directly in there. If I was a normal person, I would just stick them in there. So, and then what are some other tips? I was thinking about when you're packing your bags, if you have to go for a long time, like I use those freezer packs. Yes, you can make your own with Ziploc bags and water. Those are fine. That's fine to do in a pinch, but they do leak after time. You might rub it across something and the little seam will get kind of stuck, so when it's melting, it can drip all over your bag. Fine for use for like the first few times until you're gonna get some, but get the big giant packs. The big ones are worth it. You'll have them for life. You really, really will. So we have those, and they work well in the bags. Now, if I was getting stuff from the freezer, like meats and veggies, things like that, I would be packing that on top of my milk and the dairy, that kind of stuff, to keeping it extra cold that way. That's just another tip of doing it. But for the most part, I don't worry about veggies and fruit. Those I don't worry about refrigerating if I don't have space. Like the ones that get refrigerated is going to be the milk for sure. Milk, anything, the cream, your cheeses, those are going to be one that if they start going bad. Yogurt, you know, those are going to be, or Cool Whip as well, start going bad, it's like going to ruin the whole thing. So veggies in a bag, if I didn't have a place for it, I wouldn't worry about not refrigerating those. They're gonna thaw a little bit, and that's okay. You're like a frozen block when you go to refreeze it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just talking if you have no other option. And then your meats, of course, you want to kind of keep those cold. For the most part, if they're frozen or, you know, fresh, even just keep them pushed together. That helps. If you don't have cooler bags, another option is getting a box. Cardboard box would be like an insulator. So I know when we went to the discount store, I had a huge box. It was actually the box that my the egg chair went in, so I filled my whole entire trunk with that box, because I'm like, what if we get cases of food? I didn't really know what we were gonna get, you know, because you never know. And so we put the whole thing, it took up my whole back seat here, and I was like, we didn't end up using it, but it's like, that would have been another insulator, because you can put all your frozen things in there, and that alone would keep insulated in there for a little bit. Not all the time, but for the most part. And then also when you're shopping, plan on getting like your milk stuff, ice cream, that kind of stuff, one of your last stores. If you go to multiple stores, kind of think ahead. Okay, where is what? Because if you go into the store, your car is obviously sitting out here. And that's never good when it's hot, especially here in Florida. You don't want your stuff to sit for a long time in that heat, because it is more risk of melting. So I know if I do like an Aldi Walmart run, I really think about like, okay, I don't want to end up getting milk, and sometimes I'll just go to like a Walmart and Sam's Club haul, I meant. Sometimes I'll just do Aldi and go get my milks on a different day, so that doesn't have to worry about sitting in the car, because milk's one of those things you just don't want to let sit around in the car for too long, because you just never know. You never know. So, okay, I'm gonna shut my garage door down here, and then let's go in and we will see all the wonderful things. The garage is very closely, I kind of know everything in here, but you want to make sure that you park just right so you don't scrape the car. First load I come in and I drop my cups off. Usually I take coffee or a water with me just to save money, and put my purse in here. Shoes off as well. I'm going to keep mine right here just because I'm going to be wearing them later. I'll be start hearing Maxine run down when she knows as I'm home. All right, we're doing laundry too. Let me get my stuff here, and then usually I always prop the door open as well, so I have to open it 20 times in here. It's all good. So you can take your whole entire bag, which is nice. That was so loud. Now this one's gonna be like an awkward bag, but if you pick it up carefully, you could probably carry it all. It's not too bad. All right, and the watermelon. Maxine was sleeping in the kitchen. I don't think she realized her mommy was home. There she is. Hello. Okay, let's see what we got here. And then bring your groceries and stick them right away. You already know what I got at the store. Normally I show you, but we're just packing here. So if you can get your milks to like your coldest, mine's it's good right now. It hasn't been out very long, but if you have been traveling for a little bit and you got to worry about your stuff getting yucky, get it into the coldest part of your refrigerator so it can kind of get re-cold again. So I'm putting these in here. Okay, so those there, so like this gallon of milk, if it was in my car for a while, I'd make sure to push it way in the back, which I am. And this one is back here. Okay, yay. So this we're using for a recipe, so I will just stick these right here soon. I've got a freezer pack, still frozen, well worn. And now the berries in my house, kids are gonna see it and be like, can we have those? So I'm saving them for a recipe kit. So no, you cannot. Cucumbers go right in. So if I had stuff I had to hide, I would stick it in the back of the refrigerator. Those are always good places to keep them out of sight. I'm gonna be making this tomorrow, so they know that. But I know these will get eaten, so I'll have to put those back there. Another pack. Now this bread I'll leave out for a few days, but once there's Maxine. Hello, you waited so good for me, but once this gets opened and out for a few days, I'll put it in the refrigerator. So just because it's like 90, I feel like bread just does not stay good here in Florida. So I'll keep this here for a little bit until probably the next day or so. Watermelon, let me put that in the refrigerator as well. You don't have to refrigerate that, but I find it here in Florida I like to. Just again, due to the extreme heat. Okay, then when I'm done, I take this bag right here and my other two bags right here. So I take them, fold them right back up, and they go right inside here. So they're ready for next time. I do have one more big gigantic bag. Sometimes I take to Aldi, but most of the time I just keep it in here. I'm gonna grab these as well. So see, these are all been used and definitely old, so let's go this way. Okay, so in here, I just keep mine right here on top of our water bottles. I'm just seeing, where's my bag at? I do have a bag. Did that just... Oh, I put it up there. I do have an extra bag, but I don't normally ever use that, so it literally sits on top of a mixer. And I'm okay with that because I just grab it when I need it. All right, then these two, stick these in here. One time when I went to the discount store, I completely forgot my freezer bags, and so I was able to take one of these and get it. So I'm like, I'm gonna hopefully take that back when I remember I bought it, but I was gonna take it back so she could give it to like people and Amish people. I don't mind these. They just do not last like at all. We had these in the mountains, moved here. If kids put them in their lunch boxes, forget it. It's like so hot. So especially through the winter and summer. So you have to take multiple ones. I didn't want to get rid of them because, you know, they do get used like in the winter time, I guess is the word. So those are in here. That's good. All right, freezer still looking full. And then this right here, I will keep this as an extra tablecloth. I'll probably, because we have this pink one out here on the, you know, the pink one's out there. You can see because our seashell one got ruined. So this works for now, but the sun is going to beat on that and it's going to go bad. It like literally, if it gets wet, when you go to wipe it, it takes all the print off. So I'm gonna just put it in here. It's not really a place for it, but in the closet, because there's our other gummy bear floaty. That works. It's good enough just to hold it. And then this right here will work awesome for the grill. I'm excited. I dropped this in the shopping cart like when I was walking out, and I also dropped it in the garage. So I am excited. This was $8. They were $20 on Amazon, so that was definitely a deal. So this will go here. The next time we grill, I will hopefully remind myself that I've got that. So that's how we shop when it's really hot in Florida, which it is most of the time. If you can plan to go early in the morning, even better, but that doesn't always happen. So like myself today, it's 2-3 o'clock that I went shopping, so it's in the hot of the day, and it's kind of like, okay, everything just wants to melt. So you just get your stuff and go. Ice cream would be a little tricky today. I could get it if I had to get a bunch of ice cream. I did the one day, but I just know that I gotta get it the last thing at the store, put in the bags and drive immediately home. And so, and then it will stay good. And then you put it directly in the freezer and don't touch it until it's really good and frozen, and then take it out, because that happens. But that's how we shop with our groceries, so nothing goes bad, nothing goes to waste, and keeping it nice and cool here in a hot climate. So let me know if you have any tips of what you do. Give me some tips, because we're always finding deals, we're always doing things, and we got to shop for a lot of people, so there's a lot of stuff to keep cold, and I love hearing all your guys' ideas. So, all right, have a fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow. We're making food. See ya. Bye.